What studied torments, tyrant hast for me? What wheels, racks, fires, what flaying, boiling in leads and oils? What old or newer tortures must I receive, whose every word deserves the taste of thy most worst? Thy tyrannies, together working with thy jealousies, fancies too weak for boys, too green and idle for girls of 9. Oh, see what they have done and run mad indeed, stark mad. For all thy bygone fooleries were but spices of it. That thou betrayest Polixenes, 'twas nothing. That did but show thee of a fool, inconstant and damnable ingrateful. Nor 'twas much thou wouldst have poisoned good Camilla's honor, to have her kill a king. Poor trespasses. More monstrous standing by, whereof I reckon the casting forth to crows thy baby daughter, to be or none or little, though a devil would have shed water on a fire ere done it. If not directly laid to thee the death of the young prince, whose honorable thoughts high for one so tender, cleft the heart that could conceive a gross and foolish sire, blemished his gracious dam. This is not, no, laid to thy answer, but the last. O lords, when I have said, cry woe, the queen, the sweetest, dearest creature's dead, and vengeance for it not dropped down yet.
Higher powers forbid.
I say she is dead. I'll swear it. If word nor oath prevail not, go and see. If you can bring tincture or luster to her lip, her eye, heat outward or breath within, I'll serve you as I would do the gods. But oh, thou tyrant, do not repent these things, for they are heavier than all thy woes can stir. Therefore betake thee to nothing but despair. 1,000 years, 10,000 knees together, naked, fasting upon a barren mountain, and still winter and storm perpetual could not move the gods to look that way thou wert.
Go on, thou canst not speak too much. I have deserved all tongues that talk their bitterest.
Say no more. However the business goes, you have made fault in the boldness of your speech.
I am sorry for it. All faults that when I come to know them, I do repent. Alas, I have shown too much the rashness of a woman. He is touched to the noble heart. What's gone and what's past help, be past grief. Do not receive affliction at my petition, I beseech you rather. Let me be punished for having minded you of what you should forget. Now, good my liege, sir, royal sir, forgive a foolish woman. The love I bore your queen, though fool again, I'll speak of her no more, nor of your children. I'll not remember you of my own lord who is lost to. Take your patience to you, and I'll say nothing.
Thou didst speak but well when most the truth. Shall I receive better than to be pitied of thee? Come, bring me to the dead bodies of my wife and son. One grave shall be for both, and upon them shall the causes of their death here unto our shame perpetual. Once a day I'll visit the chapel where they lie, and tears there shall be my only recreation. So long as nature will bear up with this exercise, so long I daily vow to use it. Come, lead me to these sorrows.
Our perfect then? Our ship has touched upon the desert of Bohemia.
Aye, but fear we have landed at ill time. The skies will grimly and threaten present musters. And my conscience, the heavens, without we have in hand, are angry and frown upon us.
Their sacred wills be done. Go, get aboard. I'll not be long before I call upon you.
Go not too far the land, and make your best haste. It is like to be loud weather. Besides, this place is famous for the creatures of prey that you keep upon.
Go thou away. I will follow instant.
My heart, I am glad to be rid of the business.
Heard but not believed, the spirits of the dead may walk again. If such thing be, thy mother appeared to me last night. For never was a dream so like a waking. Two becomes a creature. Sometimes her head on one side, some another. I never saw a vessel of like sorrow, so filled and so becoming. Pure white robes, like very sanctity, she did approach my cabin where I lay. Thrice bowed before me, gasping to begin some speech. Her eyes became two spouts. The fury spent, anon did this break from her. Good Antigonus, fate, against thy better disposition, hath made thy person for the thrower out of my poor babe, according to thine oath. Places remote enough are in Bohemia. There weep and leave it crying. Before the babe is counted lost forever. Purda, I pray thee call it. For this ungentle business put on thee by my lord, thou ne'er shalt see thy wife, O I no more. And so with shrieks, she melted into air. Afraid much I did in time collect myself and thought this was so and no slumber. Dreams are toys, yet for this once, superstitiously, I will be squared by this. I do believe Hermione has suffered death, and that Apollo would. This indeed being the issue of King Polixenes, should here be laid, either for life or death, upon the earth of its right father. Blossom, speed thee well. which may, if fortune please, both breed thee pretty and still rest thine. The storm begins. Wretch, that for thy mother's fault art thus exposed to loss and what may follow. Weep I cannot, but my heart bleeds. Most accursed am I to be by oath enjoined to this. Farewell. The day frowns more and more. Thou art like to have a lullaby too rough. I never saw the heavens so dim by day. The Sabbath clamor. Oh. Get aboard. This is the chase! I am gone forever.
I have seen two terrible sights, by sea and by land. The sea roils with such anger that betwixt the sea and the sky you could not thrust a dagger's point. Oh, the most piteous cries of the poor souls, sometimes to see them and not to see them. Now the ship boring the moon with her mainmast, and anon swallowed with froth and foam, to see how the sea flapped dragging it. Then on land, to see how a great beast tore a man to pieces. Oh, how he cried for help, how the poor souls cried, and the sea mocked them, and how the poor gentleman cried, and the beast mocked him, both roaring louder than sea or weather. Heavy matters, heavy matters. Tomorrow, I'll go see if the beast be gone from the poor soul and how much he hath eaten. The beasts are never cursed but when they're hungry. If there be anything left of him, I'll bury it. And mayest discern by that which is left of him what he is. Gentlewoman in the scale. This has been some stair work, some trunk work, some behind door work. They were warmer that got this, and this poor thing is here. I'll take him up for pity. This is very gold. Looking to approve so. Up with it. Keep it close. Home. Home. The next way. You are lucky, child. Lost and found. Dark to light and light to dark. Green like cabbages, green like corn.
$16 today.